Hey, good morning, Bob. Well, yes, car theft does increase during the winter months. So right now, that's because a lot of people warm up their cars before getting in. I have done this before, but I'm with Larry Patterson.
Absolutely.
You say do not do this. Why is that?
You don't want to do that. What you want to do is make sure that when you start your car up, it's really for about 45 seconds for warm up. I know there's an old myth of 15 to 20 minutes. That's something we definitely want to stay away from, especially during this time of year with theft as well.
Yeah, and you said that's just the amount of time it takes to put on our seatbelt.
Absolutely.
So not a lot of time, 30 seconds.
Absolutely, not a lot of time at all.
Okay, you also have some great tips we should be doing right now to protect our cars this winter.
So a couple things you always want to do is make sure you maintain checking your battery. You want to make sure there's no corrosion built up around the battery. You want to make sure it has a really strong conduction on there to make sure that the battery's getting a really good charge on there. That's definitely going to be important. Also, you always want to make sure you maintain your washer fluid. That's important. This time of year, when the weather starts to change a lot, you want to make sure you have a good winter blend of washer fluid in there. Wipers are going to be extremely important as well, just making sure to maintain those are not streaking, they're not chattering, but they're also having a really smooth glide when they're wiping the windshield. And then your headlights. As we know, this time of year gets really dark out a lot sooner, so you want to make sure not only your headlights, they're bright and working, but also make sure the actual lens itself is not dull as well. Okay,
great tips. This is probably really important for people to do sooner rather than later, right?
Absolutely. You want to definitely make sure you maintain that. So as we approach the winter season, which we're here now, you should have your car inspected. Take it to your local repair shop or your local AAA repair shop, and just have them inspect these things. Your battery, your coolant, making sure your coolant level is there. Also make sure your coolant, if it needs to be replaced, replace that fluid before it gets cold. That's going to be important during the winter seasons. And also just having your tires checked as well.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all of that, Larry. Stay with us. He will be sharing even more tips coming up in the next half hour. For now, back to you guys.
Chloe, thank you. AAA wants to remind you, if you're in the car while it's warming up, do keep the doors locked and stay aware of your surroundings as well.
You can always get local stories right here on YouTube, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get notifications to stay in the know.